Hello, all you beautiful people, past, present, and yes, for those in the future. Welcome back to another stream. My name is Claude, and today, before we actually get started with one of my childhood games, I want to go ahead and say thank you so much for all the support you have given me over the last few years, both on YouTube and Twitch, and I do have a very big announcement for you guys over on YouTube. Now, for the longest of time, I've been wanting to get emotes for you guys over YouTube to use, but I couldn't do that because we weren't in the partner program. Now we are part of the partner program because of you guys, and it makes for basically I can't even speak. I'm so excited. So now we got channel memberships. Now what this does is that it's very similar to like over at Twitch. If you pay a certain amount, then you'll get access to emotes and other features. YouTube is a little bit different because they don't have free slots, which I really hope they do add at some point, because I do want to give you guys the same emote from over Twitch over to here. But it's basically just another way if you really want to support the channel, and like only if you absolutely want to. Like, I make sure that everyone is included into the streams, and like whether it be just kind of like taking an ad break, I want to make sure everyone watches the stream together with us. And like the memberships is just another way to like help help me out, as well as you get a couple of perks like for over YouTube now. Like, depending on the tier, there's two tiers. There is the Kiaboo and Kia Bro. So Kiaboos, you get emotes, and I haven't taken too much look at it, but emotes as well as a shout out at the end of videos, as well as beginning of the streams, like you would normally see on the stream, like special things. For the Kia Bro is basically you'll have early access to videos, so up to I think it's like a day early than anyone else, and like I make sure to keep like the pricing low, because again I just do this for fun. This, like, the financial side of things is just kind of like a little bit extra. It does help out a lot, but no obligation whatsoever. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that we've actually made it into the partner program. I'm so excited. We are almost at that point where, man, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers over at YouTube. It is just so crazy. And like, just for like this stream, I mean, first and foremost, since the last stream kind of went caca, it just kind of crashed on me, and like for whatever reason my GPU just decided to crash in its entirety. Like, the whole thing just crashed, and thank goodness it was during the BRB section and not during actual gameplay. But I am kind of disappointed I wasn't able to finish that stream, so I decided I'm going to go back and not only just play it safe for right now and play a game with less intensity, on my computer, as well as kind of playing a classic that I grew up with. Is it a great game? It's a game, let's say, but it is something that it's a guilty pleasure, I guess you could say. And yeah, so we're just gonna go through it right now. So right now we've got this kind of like this action RPG, where I don't know what to describe it as. It's definitely not anything like Legend of Zelda. I mean, it sort of is, but take a look at this dinky sword. That's a sword, alright. Alright, and we actually are able to fight the boss now, so let's go ahead and see what boss this is. A Chimera. Oh, okay, ow, okay, he's already... Oh, can't use magic? Oh, that sucks. Yeah. So, yeah, already off to a great start. I can already tell that this boss is going to leave me with so many issues. Now we can cast magic in this game, but for whatever reason, the developers thought, oh yeah, magic's too powerful. You're not allowed to use magic during boss battles. So we really gotta be careful. Ow. See, look how small this sword is. I mean, the hitboxes on the enemies are just so great. But when it comes to me hitting it, nah. I can't hit, but the enemy sure can. Okay. Attempt number 3. And trust me when I say no amount of grinding is going to help this out, you know. Hey Titan, how's it going? Enough yucking. Enough yucking time has passed. Oh wait, this is yeast. This isn't yeast. I've never actually played a yeast game, but this is actually called Lagoon. I don't know if it was. Hey Titan, how's it going? I'm not sure if this is a spin-off on yeast. Titan, since you know the game series, you can probably tell me if this is kind of like a spin-off or anything, but this is like an old school game that I used to play growing up. But it is just like, it's not a good game, but it's a game. So, I cannot hit. Okay, isn't that just great? Isn't that just great? I've never heard of Lagoon before either. Well, this came out on the Super Nintendo. And I want to say 1990, so very early Super Nintendo. Very, 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 very early. And as you can tell, the hitboxes are pretty boosh. It is very boosh. See, the problem with these bosses is just like they have a whole lot of HP. They hit like a truck. All right, come on, we can do this. Because look, I can't. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hang on. You know, if. Okay, I need to figure out a strategy here. I need to. Hey Tara, how's it going? Claudette? Well, I mean, I am the Claude. I don't know about the Ed part, but I am Sir Claudette, you know, grand poobah of this and that. Look at that hitbox. It's not even near the enemy. It is not even near the boss. And I get damage from it. What the heck? It's just so crazy. The Snooter, hello! Hello, first time chatter, hello. It's good to have you here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome, welcome. My name is Claude, and as you can see, I suck at video games, but that's okay. Yeah, we're just playing a little bit of Lagoon. And it wouldn't be so bad if our sword wasn't a toothpick, you know? You got this, I believe in you. Well, thank you very much. I don't. Because look at that. Look at this hitbox. Hang on. Look. I'm right at its face, and I cannot hit this twin-headed chimera. Ooh. And the problem is, you can't use magic during boss battles for some reason. Oh, this boss battle would be so easy if I could just... Maybe stab it from behind. I can't, because... Ooh, actually... That's a problem, because... 3, 4... Because... Kagubabachi is famous. I have no idea what that is, Titan. Yeah, even if I wanted to get behind him... Yeah, that happens. But yeah, Magica Extra, the game is very promising at least. I'm sure it is, buddy. Okay. Attempt number 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, ow. See, look at that. 3, you don't get any invincibility frames, you know. Look at this. Look at this. You can't, there's no hitboxes in the back. There is no hitboxes in the back of this thing. This is gonna be the stream, guys. Yeah, I wanted to show off this game, but you know what? You get the boss gauntlet. This is the Dark Souls. This is Dark Souls before Dark Souls. Dang, I thought it would be worth it. Honestly, it was a good idea. It was a good idea. But this game's hitboxes are pretty terrible. Because look, that was 3 consecutive hits in a row. And look, my sword, it's right where its face is. I really don't want to grind for experience because it's not going to do much because it's... Ow. You can hit me? I want to show you guys the range of this. Like, you already saw the range of that. That looked like it would hit, right? That is like, one, you know, I'm going to keep spamming this real quick just to count the pixels. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pixels. It is this sword that I have, it's the starter sword. There's no sword available at this point. 5 pixels. It's 5 pixels long. It is crazy. Because apparently it's so fair that he can cast 3 fireballs, but when it comes to me, no, I'm not allowed to cast fireballs. Fireballs are for people who, you know, want magic. See? See, look at that. That's so dumb. See, I can't get any closer to him because I get damaged. Ah! Alright. Worst case scenario, I'm going to look up how people have defeated this thing because this is just... These are video games. This was a video game. Okay, I could at least hit him that time. If I could just get that consistency, if I can consistently hit this chimera thing. Okay. So I just need to just rush over to him and pray, and just pray I don't get hit by the fireballs. Ow. Is it possible to slap his head from the side? The problem with that is because he moves around so much and the fireballs are hitting not just down and the side, but also hitting diagonally, and you don't have any horizontal attack range because it's on a grid, you can't really reliably hit him in its side because the hitboxes, hang on, maybe I can show you. Maybe I'll show you with this demonstration here. Because with this right here, so that entire wingspan is a hitbox. And plus, yeah, that happens. That if I even try to get close. Like I said, from wing to wing, that is Entire's hitbox. If I can even get close to it, I will get massacred. Oh, I can leave. Isn't that nuts? Isn't that something? And look how slow this health regen is. And by the way, I can shoot fireballs, but apparently the developers thought, you know what? Magic is too OP in this game. We can't have people cast fireballs in our boss battle. What, using everything at your disposal? Really? Come on. That is a loser's way of handling boss battles. Because look, look how... Ah! Is this a mid-boss? This is an early game boss. This is like maybe the second main boss that you fight in this game. This is the second boss in this game, and the first one was just as bad. Do you have enough health potions in this? What health potions? So, in order for me to get a health potion, I will need to exit this castle, go through the valley with broken bridges, then head into the forest, and then to the elf village to buy myself one potion. And then I'll be able to leave the village through the forest again to the valley of broken bridges, inside the castle, up into the second floor, and back to where I was. It is backtracking hell. It is so crazy how there's no way of reliably getting... And look at this hitbox. See, I can't get too near him. Otherwise, he's just gonna like hit, because his hitbox is so large. Like, this is going with old school logic where if you even just touch the enemy, you suffer a heart attack, you know? This game is called Lagoon for the SNES, 1990. Oh, wait a minute. I think I had the idea. Wait a minute. Does he revive? Does he get all of his health back if I leave and come out? Yes, he does. Okay. That's not gonna work. I thought I could cheese in just by leaving the room and then coming back in, but no, it doesn't work like that. Oh boy. Look at this. How is that fair? How is that fair? This is the second boss. This is I assume it is a chimera. Based off of, you know, its look. It's like a twin-headed dragon slash chimera. Again, the names are not really known. I might just have to do like this, like save states incrementally, you know? Oh boy, here I go again. Oh, man, I think okay. I think I have a strategy for this now. 4 hits, and then wait. If he fires a fireball, then I do another 4 hits, and then okay. This is some kind of let's see, what is this? So it is. I think it's Philip's Castle. I think that's what it's called. How dare you, Philip? How dare you, Philip? Why, Philip? Why must you do this? Okay, you know what? I'm going to cheat it. I'm going to save state, like, my progress. You know, because this is some terrible game design. You know, I say I'm going to do what I'm going to say, but I keep, Okay. How is that fair? How is that fair? How is that fair, guys? How we faring? You see, it's just like the sword, like the initial sword that you get. Hey, Alpha, how's it going? Oh, I played this one, finished it too. Then Alpha, you know the struggle. You know the struggle. Just like the playthrough. You know, do you want to know? Yeah, please, let me know. Yeah, I've already completed this game once as a child. And as an adult, I'm too stupid to figure out what I'm doing wrong. So tell me, what is the secret to this battle's success? Oh yeah, just grind. Yep, that's how it is, Alpha. Just grind, just level grind. Yeah, that's usually the way to solve things. But you know what? I am a Dark Souls player. We do trial and error around here. Did you not get healing items? Well, here's the thing. Apparently I didn't have enough money. Like when, okay, maybe back up. Let me back up here. So the first time I played this on stream, I think this was like maybe a couple years ago. I actually did buy a healing pot, but I had to use it because you know what? I was almost dead, and I didn't want to go back to the village, so I toughed it out. And I know, look, the backtracking is going to. Like, the backtracking is going to, you know, be one heck of a thing. Oh, hang on. Why did the devs lock? So the only option is to grind more. Yeah, that's probably what I'll need to do if I'm not so stubborn, you know. You seem close to the next one. Okay. Great. That yeah, I remember it was like the mining village or something like that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna go put this right there. And you know what I'm going to do? You want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat. This game likes to cheat. I'm going to cheat. Grind up one more level. Dodge the first lunge. Okay. Okay, here we go. Dodge the first lunge. Run up to the gold head and smack it non-stop until one of you is dead. Need to stand exactly in the right spot post smacking, and you need to be by the or you'll be hit by the mini fireballs. At least that's yeah. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. You have to be exactly as I do. Come on. Alright, exactly by the gold head. There we go. Oh! We almost had it. We almost had it. We almost had it, guys. We almost had it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do that again. Yeah, we were so close. Okay, we gotta wait for him to... There we go. Man, if I could just land those first couple of hits consistently, I think we got it. I think we got it. Are you kidding me? It was one pixel away. What compelled you to play this one though? It is a game that I grew up with that, you know, it was one of the few games that I had on the SNES that I think my mom got me. I don't know if it was like a yard sale or something, but we had like this whole collection of SNES games, and this was one of them. And then I spent a lot of time trying to, you know, get through it as a kid, and I eventually did, sort of. I stopped at the very end because I got lost. Yeah, one of us had to ask. Oh, you know, hey, that's fun. It is a very good question. So this is more of a nostalgia playthrough for me, you know. It's not necessarily like, again, I can understand that this is not a good game, but it's one of those games that is very, I guess you could say it's an important game in my childhood, because it's one of those things where like it is something that really defines my interest in, I guess, the difficult, like, I guess you could say it is the reason why I'm so stubborn, like when it comes to games. You know, like, avoid level grinding at all costs, you know, skill-based combat, you know? Oh, how dare you! Truly, it wasn't the God Metal cover I dropped in the music channel. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out. It's been a while since I visited the music channel. Yeah, you know. I bet that's a lot better than this game. I bet you that is 100 times better than this game. Alright, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Always so close. Always so close. Nice, huh? Nice, I have to check. Yeah, check it out. We do like music. We do like covers from music. Come on, come on. Oh, let's go! Ah. Forget level grinding. Forget potions. We defeated Nutella? We defeated a... We defeated Nutella! The problem with this game is that the protagonist does not hit with a sword. It's not even a scalpel, you know? It's I counted, 5 pixels long! Oh, no, Nutella. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It just sounds too much. Yeah, it sounds too much like Nutella, you know? I like to think that this is the There's the sword that gives us 2 extra pixels. Finally. Let's equip it. Actually, no, we gotta do it before and after. We gotta do it before and after. So, this right here. This is our little you know, the little like Swiss Army dagger. You know, right here. You know, 5 pixels long. Let's see how strong or how long this sword is. I mean, 30 extra damage. That's not too bad. You told me this entire time you were getting beat by chocolate peanut butter. Yes, I was getting defeated by peanut butter. Apparently, Nasir, I think that's this main character's name, he's allergic to peanut butter, and he kept getting defeated by it until he finally defeated peanut butter. Now let's see how long the sword is. The silver sword. Guys, can you tell the difference between the length of the silver sword and the dagger? Me neither. Maybe 1 extra pixel. 1 pixel. Just 1 extra pixel. EA, Mr. Sad Bell Copper. Yes. Probably. Now we gotta... I'm gonna save. I am going to save. I'm not doing that again. Alright, so save. Oh, save in slot 1. There we go. Why is it so short? Because the developers hate its players. Either that or they just ran out of time due to budget constraints. That could be a possibility too, but Oh yeah, by the way, we're level 11 now. Isn't that great? Oh, but also, there's no map. There is no map feature in this game either, so we have to navigate it ourselves, which kind of makes sense for some of these abandoned places. Like, you're not gonna have a map on hand. Well, I say abandoned, but we got Cloud. Not Cloud Strike, but a Cloud. Bro, it's a yes, that's exactly it, Alpha. Yeast's early installments are generally more forgiven in gameplay than this, besides the final bosses, perhaps. Yeah, I'm going to assume, Titan, that these were meant to be final bosses at some point, but, you know, they got reworked into, you know, main bosses. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know if this was a mandatory boss, because there is no... Because, like, we got the sword. Like, I think it was just to get the sword, but... You know what? We got ourselves a sword. We got a sword. We got this cool gold armor from this place, and a slightly bigger shield. I say that's a win. That is an absolute win if I ever did see one. So we need 200 more experience to get to level 12. Bing, bing. And honestly, the sword doesn't do that bad of damage either. It's just very short. And I think once we start getting like the tier 3 and tier 4 swords, I mean, it will be much noticeable difference. The sword hitbox goes a bit to the side. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit, you know. Oh yeah, that's right. You need to be on like his right side in order to actually hit. Just a teeny bit. Just a teeny bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, look at this. We can shoot fireballs, but we can't do it during boss battles. I can imagine the developers in a table like this. Okay, what do you mean we programmed final bosses? Well, we need to release this game next week. What is the player going to fight for the first 10 bosses? absolute garbage. We're gonna fight absolute garbage for enemies. But I think the first major boss, I think his name was Simon. And he was just like this giant armored knight that would, like swing his axe at you. But you see how my health bar is pretty low? Yeah, just imagine a fourth of that for the starting boss with the base gear and everything. Just imagine that, you know. And our reward was Fireball, which is a great spell. Like, honestly, this Fireball really does help out with most enemies. Not a whole lot, but, like, look at that. Look, Fireball deals just as much damage, if not more, than our sword. And it doesn't affect armored units, but that's fine. Again, this is a guilty pleasure game for me. You know, I like this game mostly because it is nostalgic for me. And it's not really it's not okay, it is bad. It is like there's no debate. This is a bad game, but it had potential to be something, you know. I mean, for a moment, I thought it was part of the Bahamut Lagoon series. I mean, I could be wrong. It might be part of the same universe. I've never played Bahamut Lagoon, but okay. Oh yeah, by the way, if I fall down, that's game over. Beep. Yep, there's no... Yep, if I fall, that's it. So... I saved the elves. Now I guess I gotta... go back and talk to the elves, huh? And I guess while I'm in town, I'll go get some stuff. This is Quest 64 for the Super Nintendo. At least Quest 64 you had, like, magics that you can easily... You know, you could easily spam, and, like... At least you had a healing spell in form of the water spell, you know? Whereas this game, like, the first couple of bosses that you just seen is just, like, you have to be up close to them. Like, really close to them in order to, you know, do any sort of reliable thing. Good job! Oh, well, thank you. I did such fantastic work. Alright, let's see. Can I help you? Alright, so... We're not going to be able to get the shiny ball, but let's get a healing pot. All right, there we go. All right, we got the healing pot. I'm sorry, I don't have anything. A thief took everything. So how has the regeneration project been treating you? Honestly, I am really surprised at the amount of progress I did over the last couple of years, and just kind of like the state of 2.0. There is just so much, like 300 pages worth of material, and I would say my favorite part of the system has got to be the Mirror Mimic. Mostly because it is reminiscent of the Blue Mage of Final Fantasy, and it's like where you can steal monster abilities, but in the lore aspect of the Mirror Mimic, basically they go out and take monster abilities and then put them into scrolls to sell in Makanu, so that way other adventurers can use those spells. So I like the implementation that I was able to put in there, both mechanically and, like, lore-wise. Two of the games I kind of loved were Sorcerer's Kingdom and Sword of Vermilion, both the games for the Sega Genesis. I think I have heard of Sword of Vermilion, but not Sorcerer's Kingdom. I didn't have a Sega Genesis growing up.
Thank you. This village will become peaceful again.
Oh, you're welcome. You know, that's cool. Can I get direction? I got no direction. I'm worried about Princess Felicia! Also, shoutouts to Trisilla. Yeah, Trisilla! You saved our life, thank you very much. You saved our life, but did you find Princess Felicia? We must hurry. If you defeat Nutella, the right door of... Oh, so that was a mandatory boss. Okay. So we kind of... Another Sega game. Seg... Yeah, it's a... Like I said, I didn't grow up with... Felicia. At least that's kind of how it's spelled, you know? SNES names. Felicia. I don't know. English is my first language, and I'm terrible at speaking it. So, bear with me, as I might get names wrong. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, bye! You know, apparently she disappeared. I don't know where she went off to. So, I guess we can go through the door on the side of the building now. Okay, I was tapped out and misheard what you were saying. I bet you misheard. Yeah, honestly, like, when it comes to me and enunciations, I am terrible at it. You could ask any one of my D&D players. I'm very bad at enunciating some things. Okay. First challenge. Jumping through a gap. Alright. You know what? At least we've managed to defeat Nutella! And we're able to progress the game a little bit more. Right, here we go. This door should be open now. Teleportation! Dwarf Desert. Okay, it is a giant desert. Full of rocks. Sentient rocks. Jokes in ye! I am an ESL and my spoken English is absolute ass. Honestly, look, we can, but I would say we can say that we're both bad at speaking our languages. Yeah, American sign, or I almost said American Sign Language. English Sign Language. Let's leave that there. Yeah. Oh, English I misread that as sign language. I'm so sorry. English second language. See, I don't read. See, that's the thing. I can't read for to save my life. Oh boy, I cannot read. 2 HP in a dream, yes. 2 HP in a dream. And now we gotta wait for our HP to restore. Otherwise, we're going to get cooked in a literal sense because like the two-headed dragon, these guys can shoot fireballs. And our attacks are pretty boosh. Ooh! Ooh! Oh! Hit him! Hit him! Electric rocks apparently are immune to fire. Ooh, the wolf almost got me. I cast everything in every direction. Pretty much. Because a lot of these enemies so far are either fast moving so they're hard to hit, or have a shotgun burst of fireballs so far. That just seems like that's how it's going. And at least we're almost at level 12, which is great. Like, each level up, of course, gives us HP, strength, and defense. Gotta be careful, gotta be careful. Man, this fireball's not even doing anything anymore. It was so reliable in the forest. What happened? You thought you could defeat me? I've got the power of God and anime and fireballs on my side. If I recall correctly, other ones you get will apply different effects. Yeah, kind of like the shotgun effects that we saw with some enemies. Yeah, I do remember that. But now we gotta figure out where the entrance to the Dwarven Kingdom is. Because apparently that's where the dead end. You know, don't we just love it when, like, games give you dead ends but no secrets or treasures to explore? Oh! Alright, where's the door? Ow. Ooh. Alright, got rid of the big bad wolf. I'm going to ignore you for now. More to the left? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Like, I was just there. Hang on. Follow the bottom path. Okay, hang on. Let me... Oh, no. Alright, hang on. Follow the bottom path. Okay. Peak game design. Ooh! You see how fast that took off my health bar? Oh, wait a minute, go down? Hang on. Let me get rid of this big bad wolf. Okay, so so down from here, correct? I know there's a delay when it comes to YouTube stream, but down from here? My friends, My friends and I are looking to play original Infinite Generation as a one-shot session. We were thinking if we like it, we keep on going, and we could try your game afterwards. Do you have an estimate of when the playable beta will be released? Oh, dude, all the documents are already released. If you're in .hack Network server, or if you're in my server, I believe you are in my server, go to the regeneration updates section, and then all the documents should be there for you to try out. As for, like, the official, like, I guess you could say, like, the fully complete version, probably not going to be for a while, because I have yet to receive any, outside of my own playtesting, I haven't received too many updates. Yeah, go all the way down to the left. Okay. Alright, I trust you, Alpha. Alpha, you have never led me astray. But first, let me get rid of this fox. Firefox. Alright, so all the way down. Okay, we're already down to the left. Oh, okay. That's not where. Alright. Wait a minute, I was just here. I was just here! There's no door! You have led me astray, Alpha! There's no door here! There's no entrance! I was deceived! Alright, we're level 12 now. Woo! For all of them deceived. For another path was carved. My bad. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. Hey, this is an older game. You know, like there it is. There it is. Then a ghoul. Just follow one more ball. Yeah. Can I help you? What do you want? Sonic armor and a great shield. Hang on. Let's check to see if there's swords. Sounds good. If we end up playing it after the one shot, we could totes let you know how it went. Oh yeah, that would be great. And like I said, so my biggest advice when it comes to my system, if something doesn't work, or like your DM doesn't think that something is going to work as intended, feel free to change it, and then let me know what changes you made, so that way we can, I could see about changing some things around.
Ha ha ha! Princess Felicia is said to have possessed strange power since she was born. It's true! Ha ha ha! Cough!
Okay. That's something. Hey, it's Felicia! No, it's not here. Where did I lose it? Okay.
So you are Nasir, the champion of light. As one of the village elders, I have something to tell you. It's about the Moonblade. You will need this sword in the near future. The Moonblade is made of a legendary stone called the Moonstone.
Gee, who would have thunk?
Here's an ancient book about the Moonblade. Please take it.
I got the ancient book.
It said that the moonstone seems to be in the dwarf cave, but the entrance is blocked by rocks. If you could get in, use this book.
Nah, that dude is Thor. Oh. Sky staff, let's go! A new staff. He appears in the Atrician. Okay, I thought that was. I honestly thought it was. I didn't realize that was Thor, the god of thunder, you know?
First of all, get the moonstone and good luck.
We're going to try out this new staff. Look at this. 3-way fireball! Let's go. Let us go. Now we gotta find the weapon shop. Look, there's an obvious armor shop, but there's gotta be a weapon shop. You know? Every traditional fantasy town has some blacksmith that is able to do, like, weapons and armor, right? Ow. Come on. Nope. Nothing there. Alright. Well, we could try to get the armor at least. Let's go ahead and get the armor before we got breaks coming up. So, Sonic armor. Let's go. Thank you. I need 1,200 for that. No, weapons are from dungeons. Dang. Man. Nah, it kind of sucks. But you know what? Look at this. We've got Sonic armor. We stole Sonic's armor! Rolling around at the speed of sound. Now, if I remember correctly, we gotta look for a mirror. Like, Thor there lost some kind of mirror. Oh, that is so powerful. Much, much more powerful. Oh. Bum, bum. You got drip! Look at that silver cape, like, mithril colored, you know, armor. I think we got this. Our defenses are sky high. There we go. We just gotta find, I think we gotta find a mirror. I'm pretty sure it was a mirror or some kind of object of great importance. Toothpick. Toothpick. There we go. Oop, nothing there. Alright. Alright. Come on. Wait, it's gotta be something. It's gotta be something here. This is a massive desert. How do you lose something out here? Alright. Come on. Nice. Man, this new fireball spell doesn't cost much more than the regular fireball spell, and it deals more damage. I wonder. Nope, that's not it. I think it's item. I think it's ancient book. No? I guess I was wrong. I was so wrong. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. We got 585 gold. We just need a little bit more for... Because I know you could get through here after finding the lost item for Thor. Alright. So guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and take ourselves a little bit of a bio break. Get yourself a snack and a nice little drink, and we'll be right back after these messages. Alright, we are back with more Lagoon. Let's go ahead and continue, shall we? So, I think I remember where to go next. I thought that's like Thor's something. I don't know if it was a mirror or a pendant or something, but I do remember that it was like it was dropped somewhere. I thought it was out here, but I guess I was mistaken. Heal, 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 heal. Slash, slash, slash. Ow! How dare you! I'm not. Oh, you almost. I don't. Oh, that's honestly that's a good play on words, but oh my goodness. Yep, I'm sure you are right now. Like, it's such riveting gameplay, you know. Alright, back to the village! We got 620 money, but I believe somewhere, yeah. You.
Hey kid, you come all this way to this village, you should stop by the armor shop. You'll find something unique in this village.
Okay. Oh, come on. Go away, go away! Oh, I'm so busy walking around. Oh, goodness. I'm so busy just existing. Yeah, instant good luck.
Ah, Nasir. I'm in trouble because I lost my pendant somewhere. Can you look for it, please?
Yeah, sure.
Really? I had it when I was in Volo, so I may have lost it around there.
I'll give you something in return later. You telling me I have to go all the way back to the Elven village to retrieve a pendant? My guy. My dude. That better be some special pendant. I have to go all the way over there and back. You know what? This is cool. This is cool. Hey, at least we're getting more experience, you know? That's less of a level grind that we need to do. Bum 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 bum. Alright, so we need a... Oh, ow. Oh, we need to head south. So that way we can go back through that teleporter. I almost got KO'd by these rocks. Hey, Clockwork, how's it going? Happy New Year! I see you finished Castlevania. Well, here's the thing. I really didn't. So basically, what I do for these streams is that like for the Saturday streams, I do one of two different types of streams: either the Dawnbound D&D game, or just any game that I feel like playing. And I haven't really finished Castlevania. Oh hey, I can heal pretty fast in this area. Nice. So I actually wanted to play like a game that I'm very nostalgic for, and I'm gonna save state here because gravity is terrible, and I do not want to lose progress over. This looks like the video game. What? Video game wise, yes. This is definitely the video game of 1990. You know, so much. It has every foundation you need for a video game. A protagonist, you know, a story, enemies to fight, large empty areas with only enemies in it. You know, the staples of any sort of video game, you know? Oh, and we also got Fireball. Just Fireball. That's all we need. Fireball. Alright, we went to Volo. Good job. I found a pendant at the village border. Is it yours? We got Thor's pendant. We can now go back to Thor, give him back his pendant, So we gotta walk all the way back to that dwarven village. Isn't that just great, guys? Like, riveting gameplay right here. Going back. If you like these kinds of games, you should try... I'm gonna butcher this name. Newtopia? What kind of... it's like similar to this where it's like kind of like this open... like open-ish world RPG. Where it's just kind of like using a knife that's called a sword. Whee! Let's go ahead and heal up our magics real quick. There we go. Yeah, similar? Okay, I'm gonna have to try it out. What, is it on Steam, or is it an older game like this? Because this came out in 1990. Da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-dum, I do like the soundtrack for this game, though. There's just like a bop to it, you know? Alright, let's head up. Back to the village! Ignoring that guy. Hey, do you mind if I ask more specific regen game questions, or do you guys? Oh, you can ask me anything. Look, I'm pretty chilled back. Like, if you have a question to ask me, feel free to ask. I am an open book when it comes to questions about things, and especially my TTRPG. So what's up? What question did you got? I got mine on the Wii Store. It was for TurboGrafx 16. Ooh, interesting. Well, sadly the Wii Store is not available anymore, so I might have to talk to Captain Jack Sparrow, see if I can find myself a copy. You know, Captain Jack, you know, he would know what to do. Wah, wah, wah. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough money for... Thor, where are you? Thor, I got your pendant. It's right here. Ooh, excuse me. I'm relieved. You really helped me out. Thank you. I made a promise on my honor. I'll give you this powerful mirror. Yeah, I got a powerful mirror. Not just a mirror, but a powerful mirror. This mirror has the power to smash big rocks into pieces. It will help you. I must go now. I have a feeling that I'll see you again. So long, and he just disappears. He just vanishes.
Disappears like magic.
Wow. Now we can go ahead and break those rocks to explore the next dungeon. Yeah. Let's go. And making a test character to be familiar with the system, where on the character sheet I put the racial ability. So I would say put the racial ability under features for now. I'm trying, like, the layout of the character sheet is still work in progress. I would think that the racial stuff, along with the class features, will go under, like, the feature section of the character sheet. I'm pretty sure I called it features. The name changes all the time. But yeah, it should be at the bottom of the page. And thank goodness I was able to find a way to make the character sheet editable. Not eatable, but editable. Because before, it was just a blank image. Now you can properly edit it via PDF. It's nice. A dwarven desert and a dwarf fortress? No. A fiery cave. I can find it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Powerful mirror, smash these rocks. Features, found it. Thanksies, you're welcome, Z's. Alright, time to use the powerful mirror to break these rocks. I said time to use the powerful mirror to break these rocks. Oh, so that's how you use it. Oh, what? Okay. I was wondering. Oh, excuse me. Yes, you're right. It is a dwarf. It's a dwarf something. It's a dwarf cave. Did you know that dwarves go in this cave, guys? Like, wow. And now we got lava pits. Honestly, this looked very cool for 1990. Oh, okay. Haha, that would have been bad. Maybe not. How about this? There we go. There we go. Now that's tricky. These jumps can be a little bit tricky. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, alright. We're doing good, we're doing good. That might be a little bit too risky. What about over here? There we go. Man, we're not making these jumps any safer, huh? Oh, you tricked me. You tricked me, game. You tricked me. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. I've played enough Mario to see where this is going. Okay. Ooh, boy. Okay. Okay, okay. Almost, almost. Alright, alright. Oh, that looked like that would have been a tricky jump. You know what? Actually, here, hang on. I would say proper. There we go. Bing, 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 bing. I wonder how much experience this guy gives. So we're at 1836 right now. And so we're now 1856. Okay, so 20 experience per defeat of that foe. Okay. Oh, lava dragon head. My goodness. This lava cave. It's already pretty brutal. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We got the sick armor. You know, it's not gonna help us out in its entirety, but we're almost at level 13 at least. No! Okay, it's okay. We saved. We saved at least. Hitboxes! My goodness. You know, they give me a cool fire spell, but the thing is, fire spell does not work on fire enemies. What the heck? That's dumb. That is so dumb. That's a one shot. That is a one shot. One shot. Believe it. More like hitboxes with the shit. It is a boxes. They are pretty boosh. They are some boosh hitboxes. Alright. Haha, you thought you could get me fired. He got me. He got me. That honestly, I should probably shut up when those guys are around. Ooh, okay. Alright, almost to level 13. Okay. Just gotta make sure we don't run into... Yeah, you come down here, Lava Golem. You come right... Oh, ow. We are now level 13 with 101 strength. We're over 100 strength now. Yay! Fantastic. Ooh. Treasure! We got the magic sword! Hang on, let's check the length of this sword. Alright. Let's see. So this sword goes for 100 and... Whoa, that's a big jump from... Guys, do you see the difference in attack range? I don't. Ooh, fuck. Alright, you guys get over here. I'm not going to fight in lava. No! Oh! 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 That's so rude. That is so rude. Okay, so I have the sword equipped. Ow! Hey! That's rude. Stop that. I swear, these enemies, they're just so annoying. Actually, I want to see if there's anything else up here. Ooh, excuse me. How dare you? 4 in a row? Okay, nothing over there. Okay, now that's just wrong. That's so wrong. Putting that dragon right there at the end. Boom 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 boom. No! Ooh! Ah! That is so messed up. Oh, that was just so messed up. That dragon just coming out of nowhere, pushing me into the lava. I'm sorry, I need to take a drink after that. Holy crap. Oh, let's go gaming. Oh, let's go gaming. It exists. At least we have almost half of our HP bar, you know? Oh! Oh! No! That is so stupid. That is so stupid. Ah! At least these kinds of games allow you to regenerate. Yes, that is true. But very slowly. Like, real slow. Like, we're talking like like 2 HP a second kind of slow. We're talking Elden Ring health regeneration slow. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. Did you guys see that? I had no time to react to that. Oh my goodness. I had no time to react to that dragon whatsoever. And he just pushes me in the lava. They hate onto you and push. Oh yeah, like he's like, he just drags you into the lava. Try jumping through? Okay, I can try. Problem is the camera. Look at this. Oh, see, look at this camera. Oh. Okay, I got lucky that time. But that camera though. Boxes! That's why it's a lava dragon. Yeah, jumping did work. See, that did work. I do appreciate it. That jumping did work. I see what you tried to do there, game. But luckily, they've got a save feature that actually is pretty good for its time. Alright, oh, okay. Not what I want. I imagine this takes me to the next... I wonder. Nothing. Yeah, there's not. Okay, I thought there would be something over here, like a secret or something. No, just more lava. More lava. Excuse me? It took me back to the beginning. What the heck? Oh no, now I gotta do all that over again. That's cruel. That's cruel, man. Look, I get it. I get it. You need a way to get, like, if you really want to leave the cave. But could have conveyed it a little bit better. I thought it was just to go to the next section of the cave. Nah. Beans. Man, these jumps are so scary sometimes. I never know whether or not I'm going to make it or not. All right. Ooh, that was a close one. There's those dragons. There's those flipping dragons. So close to level 14. I'm so close to level 14. Ooh, boy. Okay. Oh, it almost got me. That almost got me. Okay. All right. We can certainly get through this. We're back to where I saw that. I didn't see that though. But we did save right before this crossroad. So now we know what's over there. Let's see what's up here. These dragons, man. Okay, that takes us further into the game. I want to explore that other path. The right mode's path. Oh! Ooh! Guess I'm going to find out! Alright, back up here we go. Ha ha ha. Oh, dead end. Oh, this was just a dead end. Okay, I see, game. Uh-huh. Oh, I get you. I get you. Okay. Right. This is a game. This is a game that came out in a year. Aha! You thought you had me that time. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop a save here. Yeah. Alright, so let's. Oh, I saw that. Haha. Let's heal up a little bit. Oh! Whoo! No fair! I don't know what's worse, the two-headed chimera or these dragons. Oh look, a second YouTube chat. Yes, hello. You got company. We got people in the chat right now. You know, hello people in chat. Hope everyone's having a good night. Welcome, welcome. How dare you try? No! Guys, this game doesn't like me. I do have a shield, but the shields kind of suck in this game. I actually do have a healing pot, but I want to save that for the boss. Item! Wind crystal! I can actually cast something other than fire! Yes! Let's go! Alright, let's see. So that creates Wind Cutter and Wind Blaster. Let's see what Wind Cutter does. First, we're gonna save. We're certainly going to save. Oh! Ooh. Ooh, this game. This game. Ooh, I do like Wing Cutter. Yeah, oh! In almost all RPG games, the shield never shields. Yeah, it's just extra defense, like in this game. Now, granted, it can block attacks. However, ooh, there's a treasure chest there. I actually have a ranged weapon against these fire guys. Protective ring. Yes, our first ever ring. And it gives off defense. We do like that. We do like extra defense. Look at that. 30 extra defense. We are sitting pretty right now. Are you kidding me? Wait, did the protective ring just drain my magic? Hello? I don't know what that was all about, but... Okay. Alright. So it seems, that's pretty dumb if that is the case. Oh! Good thing you didn't give it up or rush through it. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Look, defense is still defense, but if it actually does consistently drain, because it seems like it just drained it from the... Hang on, I'm making sure that it's still equipped. Oh, I see. So it's not... Okay, so you lose the the ring falls off your finger if you run out of magic. Okay, never mind. That is a stupid item. I'm never putting it back on. Ooh, the Silence Cave. Look at that. This is a safe zone. We can actually... This is a safe zone. Oh, hey, look at that. I got a moonstone. Alright, we got the moonstone at least. So now, I just gotta remember what to do next. Those dragons. Save? That is a good idea, Clockwork. Saving is very important. Okay. Alrighty then. I'm gonna take a drink. I'm gonna take a drink of my power armor. Yummy. Let us continue, shall we? No! So the ring is not good. Not good at all because one, it only lasts while you have magic or MP. Again, how do we determine stats for social checks? So the social checks are tied to the class or certain feats or other things. Like for example, I believe I put like the Edge Punisher. They innately get +2 intimidation, bonuses to intimidation, as well as I forgot already. But they're tied to the classes themselves, with the exception of certain subclasses, feats, or talents, things like that. So you can get more depending on what more of the social check bonuses based off of just kind of that. The talents, features, depending on what class you play, things like that. Okay, alright. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh! Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something with this. There's supposed to be... I think there was supposed to be some kind of... No! I think there's supposed to be another room inside of here that that would have a switch to pop open for the boss area. Okay. I didn't even see that. I didn't even get a chance to see that. Gosh damn it. This is a game. This is a game of all time. Okay, okay, okay. Oh dang, I missed that. I put +1 perception plus hide for in the description for adaptability. LOL. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, like there's a whole column for that you can place the bonuses for the social checks, and that way you can see where they are. So you would have to take the moonstone somewhere inside this cave. Somewhere over there. I'm pretty sure there was a room. Ooh! I'm pretty sure there was a room somewhere in this cave, outside of the silent cave, where I'm pretty sure there's like a switch or something. I don't know, but apparently, if what you're telling me is right, apparently the moonstone goes somewhere. That's the thing. Where's the somewhere, I wonder? Alright, I'm almost at level 14 at least. Almost at level 14. These stupid dragons! Ah! Gosh dang it! These stupid man, the developers of the game didn't really think things through with this. Like you could tell that they only had like a shoestring budget and some ideas that they just threw at the wall, or in this case, they threw a dragon at the wall. Okay. Dragon D's. Yep, the dragon or D's. Do the dragons come from the bubbles? They just spawn out of nowhere. Right? As far as I'm aware, they don't. But it could... That's your answer, Clockwork. They come from nowhere. They come from nowhere. No, no, no! How is that fair? How is that fair, game? Seriously. How? This game's not fair, guys. The game's not being fair. This is Dark Souls 2 logic? You have the stone, so they're trying to stop you. Oh, you know, oh, but story-wise, that makes sense. But, gameplay-wise, gotta say, it's pretty boosh. Okay. Ow. I feel like Dark Souls 2 was easier than this. Oh, absolutely. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Dark Souls 2. I think it's not as bad as what people say about it, but I can understand that that game has its own issues. This game, however... No, not equip, I wanted to say it. This game, however, just loves to throw BS your way. First it was the two-headed dragon thing, Chimera, then it was... that? Don't get thrown into the spicy salsa. You know what? Anyway. Wait, did I just go back? Oh my goodness, I went back. I thought it was the way back. Wait, let me at least get my magic. I'm level 14 now, so I have a little bit more strength, but... Actually, you know what? You know what? Spicy salsa it is. Let's jump through the spicy salsa. Maybe those dragons won't follow. Spicy salsa. Go back to the entrance? Okay, I am back at the entrance. Then stop to heal. Okay, so I am healing. Okay. So, wait a minute, do you mean like the beginning of the cave? Like the cave entrance before the tunnel? Or this room right here? I've died to this enemy more times than I think any other enemy so far in this playthrough. Where do you go now? I have no idea. I could have sworn there was an extra room somewhere where you can just go and like flip the switch so that way you can get to the boss room, but you can't get to the boss room because it's covered by a floor of lava. You know? Wow, they got you with... they got me with a vengeance, alright. Look at that. Look at that. Just spawn out of the ether. Just nowhere. Okay. Maybe if I go back to the dwarves and just kind of give them the moonstone, maybe they can make me the moonblade? I don't know. How is that fair? Seriously, how is that fair? Is it? Take it. So refreshing. So refreshing. Distracts me temporarily from the BS. I guess because we heard one of the elders say you need the moonstone in order to make the moon blade. I imagine that's why we're here, but the game didn't really explain anything further than that, you know? Alright, just jump through the lava. Okay. Alright, those two. I saw you. Oh boy. Then go back to, yeah. If we could get back to the village, that is. Okay. Actually, oh no, I went the wrong way. That's right, you can't go back the way you came. You need to go to that teleporter. No! Okay. Through the lever. Through the lever. Pulls the lever, Kronk. It right there. You know what? I'll move the camera right there so that way I can. How is that fair, guys? Can any of you write me an essay about how this enemy is perfectly balanced as all things? Perfectly balanced. A perfectly balanced enemy. What am I saying? Enemy. Perfectly balanced. It's perfectly serviceable. I don't know. The music is what is really brings me back to this game. It's just like the bait. If I can hear it loud enough, yes, I do love the music of Lagoon. Like it's got like this beat to it, you know, that kind of doesn't fit with what's going on, but it's just honestly, oh. Okay. Okay. There it is, the teleporter. Oh, we made it out. Okay, let's go back to the village. Let's see if we can make the moon blade with the moonstone, and then we'll call it a night. My God. This game, man. I love it and hate it at the same time, you know? On the one hand, I do like the exploration and just kind of like the platforming, I guess you could say, sort of, that this game has. You know, where you're kind of like jumping over platforms, enemy attacks and whatnot. But on the other hand, there's just so much wrong with this game. Like, it's just crazy. I assume that this was made on a shoestring budget with development crunch and the such. I would love for them to try to remake this game, like whoever owns the IP to Lagoon, and just kind of go and try their hand at, you know, remaking this game with modern, you know, conveniences and probably a lot better direction. You!
Now, sir, I wish we could celebrate our reunion, but I don't have time. I found out where the missing Princess Felicia is now. She was kidnapped by a woman called Ella and is kept in the dwarf cave. Ella is working for Zara. Zara is trying to revive the evil spirit using the power of darkness, and he intends to use Felicia in the plan.
Do not let him touch Felicia! Go back to the door. Are you telling me to go back to the dwarf cave? After all of that. Okay, let me talk to this elder. You know, the elder that's up here. The moonstone will become the moonblade. That's it? That's all you're gonna tell me? So we got the moonstone, and the elder tells us, oh, you know, you gotta go back to the cave. You gotta go back. You gotta go back to the dwarven cave. You know, rescue so-and-so. This is a game of all time, friends. This is a game of all time. And so, this is, in fact, where we're going to go ahead and end off for the night. I do want to thank each and every one of you for showing up here tonight. You know, just kind of going through this nostalgic trip with me. Because, hey, you know, this game, you know, despite all of its issues, I did have a good time. Especially with you guys in the chat right now, you know. Talking back and forth, you know, having a good time, listening in. And so, this is, in fact, where we're going to call it a night. Good night, Alpha. Good night, Clockwork. Let's see, who else was here today? Good night, Snooter. Good night. Let me see who else. Good night, Titan. Good night. I thought there was one more person that showed up here today. I guess not. But yeah, I hope everyone has yourselves a good night. Stay classy, stay beautiful, but most importantly, have yourselves a good one. Night, guys.